Record. Okay, here we are, everyone, with another episode of the Day After Podcasts.
What's up, guys?
We're here with our Heroes versus Villains new school season. That's right.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
these people were not able to play on the first Heroes versus Villains, but we have brought them to stake their claim as legends of the game.
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but I think a lot of people were definitely suspecting for season 40 to be Heroes versus Villains too.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people were like speculating. And so, now that that's not a thing, it is interesting to see who we consider some of the new school heroes or new school villains, or at least what we did for this one is, so we have like more of a versus element to this. I picked all heroes, he picked all villains.
Because villains are better.
But heroes, as we have stated, are more statistically likely to win.
Doesn't matter. Villains have more fun.
$1 million. Heroes can have fun. Captain America
I guess it's a weird thing because in Heroes vs. Villains, though, a villain won.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of...
But it really was a steamroll. It was kind of just like...
there was... JT also kind of...
But it would... I don't even fault him for that move. Like, I don't... Because, like, if it works, it's the greatest move ever in Survivor.
True.
And there's a chance it works. Like, it's not even like it's a small chance. Like, there's a pretty good sized chance it works.
That is a discussion for another video. But so for this one, we have I chose heroes. I like heroes, and why don't we just go through them all? So at number 1, I have Denise. She's super, super nice. She took down the queen. If we're talking about heroes versus villains, was technically the biggest villain since she won on a heroes versus villains, and Denise dethroned the queen.
Yeah.
Queen Slayer.
And she's the ultimate underdog too, and on her first season, like literally went to every tribal council.
Which never happened before. And so that underdog, I had to put her on here. So next we have Gavin from season 38. And after Wentworth was taken off, I was kind of left with, oh shit, who do I root for? And I really enjoyed Gavin. He was a nice little sleeper, and you just look at him. I feel like he's a nice guy. I feel like he may not be the biggest hero according to some people.
Yeah, there's a certain person who is a much bigger hero on that season.
Anti-hero.
And his name is Rick Devins.
Are you calling him fat?
What?
Yeah,
you called him fast.
I didn't call him fat.
You just brought it up. I said he was the biggest hero.
Let's agree to agree.
I'll be honest. Like when we were deciding who's doing heroes versus villains, if I got heroes, Rick Devins immediately makes this.
I mean, chin is everything. But yeah, I chose Gavin because I feel like nice guy, good sleeper, and runner up. I feel like he deserves some loves. Yeah. All right. So next we have Janet, and
she's great.
Yeah, I mean, as whoever has been following us, we all know, because we started reviewing with season 39, and the very first episode, Janet won all of us over.
Yeah, everyone was so down on her going into that season. Like, they said that she was going to be within first 3. Like, there was no way people thought that she can make it far in the game.
Fire. And not only that, how she handled the damn thing, just really, really nice person. Great. Yeah, I mean, also playing into her background, she's a lifeguard saving lives, and usually that helps someone fall into the hero category. So many great things to say. I hope she lasts longer.
Yeah,
I know
and
Brantsteele is
it's not a good like topic to bring up in season 39, but she's the one person that defended the girls' rights against Dan. Like she's
Yeah,
like the only one besides Kelly.
yeah. I mean, just speaks to her more.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of other heroes, we have one of the best firemen to ever have played, Jeremy Collins. Uh, you know, he's just really, really good guy. He fights, he's a family man, and also a fireman. I feel like he definitely earns a spot. And it kind of mirrors the Tom of
Yeah.
this season. And I feel like that was another reason why. I mean, he was my first choice when I was thinking of heroes.
Easy lock, right? I think he's the biggest hero we've had since Heroes versus Villains. Like
Exactly.
hands down.
That was like a no-brainer for me. Like I was like, all right, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's on here for this. All right, next up we got Lauren Beck, also from Island of the Idols. I think one of the reasons I chose her was her social game. Yeah, she played a little rough at times, but I feel she got to know people so well that she was able to predict the outcome of that one challenge and gain an advantage in the game. Also, just look at that smile. That's a nice smile, and reminds me of one of our classmates who's also super nice. So there's also that kind of like affiliation there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was expecting her to backstab more near the end game, and she kind of didn't. Like she kind of just stuck with her core.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess because of being nice sometimes it makes it harder for you to like because you've gotten to grow close to these people, and if you're a nice person it's harder to make the move, it's harder to flop. But she didn't, and still a great runner-up, or not runner-up, 38 boot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. All right, next up, speaking of runner-up, we got the second runner-up from Winners at War, Michelle Fitzgerald. She especially last season, going through not only like being amongst a season where a lot of flashier winners were there, but also having to deal with the Wendell thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure like I'm not sure like with Wendell if that was just like a one-time thing where he was painted in that kind of light because sometimes things with exes get ugly, or if that's just like how he's going to be perceived from now on. But like her going through that, her fighting her way to the very end, it's admirable.
Yeah, I will say Wendell almost made the cuts on my tribe just because of Winners at War, but I just felt like I didn't want to see Wendell on this.
Yeah, I feel, and there's such like that duality too, because super nice guy in one season, the very next season, and I think it kind of shifted because of the whole Michelle thing.
Yeah, and like if they were to do a Heroes versus Villains soon, he's probably going to be on the Villains tribe for some reason. Because I think that they're gonna value his Winners at War thing maybe more than his win, just because it was this big, huge season.
Yeah, and that's what most people are gonna remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we have Monica Culpepper. Also, I feel like her underdog status also kind of like precedes the game as well, where like her arc, her story through Blood versus Water, I feel like being someone who's always been like considered maybe a trophy wife, or like husband gets all the glory, and this was her time to shine, and I feel like she did a fantastic job during that season. Also was butting heads with Colton in One World, and Colton being a villain, and I just want to see more Monica.
Yeah, I will say she hasn't had the best showings in our Brantsteele so far. I think her highest place has been fourth or fifth outs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully she makes it a little further.
Yeah. What? Just out of curiosity, which season are we using as our format?
We're using Heroes versus Villains.
Oh, okay. So
and I will say I was a little skeptical about using it because the last time we used this one was our first All-Stars, and no one played the game.
Yeah, who knows? This one will probably be better.
I'm hoping. If it's not, then
I don't
guess
go. I
if
don't
it's
go
not,
home.
Heroes versus Villains is just not going to be used ever again. Like,
I think we'll make the most of it. All right.
yeah.
Speaking of things that we should use again and didn't go so well the first time around, we have Neil. He got the raw end of the deal on that season. Having to be medevac when, he wasn't the only one that was like banged up, but his just so happened to be the worst one.
Yeah.
And then being voted off the jury, and that
was hard.
So far being the only time that's ever happened. Like,
Yeah, imagine if you were in that position, or you had spent like those, like, I don't know, 15 or 16 days watching the game, staying there, and wanting to have your one chance to make one last impact in the game, and it just gets taken away from you.
I'm someone that always keeps fighting and always try and, be like, everything happens for a reason, but I might shut down for a little bit if that happened to me.
That would be bad.
Yeah. But, and he's a nice guy. Just look at that smile.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he's more of your average Joe kind of like hero as well. Like, I found him very relatable on the show. And, he's an ice cream man.
Uh-huh.
Ice cream makes people happy. Okay. Next, we have Wu. And, Wu is an awesome guy. One of my favorite episodes from season 28, Kagayan, was him, like teaching the kids like moves and like flips, stuff like that. He's such a great guy. He admittedly was loyal to a fault when it came to Tony, but I feel like he is a very, very good hero. Yeah. And so I had to put him on this list.
Yeah, I would say I don't really want to see Wu again unless it's a Heroes versus Villains. Like, I think this is like the one season I'd want to see him come back to, because I feel like we've seen enough of what Wu would bring to Survivor, except if he came back as a hero again.
Maybe if I feel like there is always an interesting thing when they've had like a big long break when they get hit with a few years on them, because sometimes, especially when it comes to returnee seasons, you see a lot of people returning and they look a little bit pretty much the same as they did since last time we saw them, except if it's like a big gap, like not even 5 years, but like, 7 years, 10 years and up, it like, and they get that more worldly experience. I do want to see Wu again, hopefully just having a better time around than what he did on Second Chance.
Yeah.
All right. And now we have Zeke. Zeke being one of the best things about Millennials versus Gen X. It's hard to not mention the whole thing with Varner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like in spite of that, I feel like he wasn't my first rooting choice for Game Changers.
Mm-hmm.
That's because my first one got eliminated early, and then I just was like, okay, Zeke.
We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen this time, though.
No, one of them has to. But Zeke, great person all around, and yeah, I feel like he would, if they ever did like another Heroes versus Villains, he would definitely come back on the Hero Tribe.
Yeah. On Millennials vs. Gen X, it would either be Zeke or David Wright, because I could see David Wright coming back as a big hero, because he also had a very good story throughout his seasons.
I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard, but I was like, Zeke Love. He was the first one that kind of like came to mind from.
And he did very well the last time he was out on a Brantsteele. He got second place.
He gave me hope that I wasn't cursed.
Yeah. He honestly, he almost wins. Like he got a few votes at the end too. So let's see if he can make it to the end again.
All right, now for the villains.
Yes. So I think one of my biggest locks right away on the Villains Tribe was Abby Maria.
Yeah.
I mean, just, modern day villains.
Every single list you see, it has Abby Maria.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because she literally would get everyone to turn on her. And literally, the reason she gets voted out both times is because no one can stand being around her.
She's like a less social Regina George. It's like, but it works. And
it's gotten her to the merge, like deep merge, both times.
She's smart. She knows what she's doing. It's kind of like a thing of like, it's playing like, yeah, I'm a bad person, so that's going to get me farther because I'm not as big as a threat. But, low key, she is kind of a threat because you don't want to mess with her. RC can tell you firsthand.
Yeah, exactly. Should have put RC on the Heroes tribe.
I was tempted to.
Yeah.
I was tempted, but then I was like,
Yeah, I believe Abby has been on a Brantsteele twice, lost in the pre-merge once, and made it a little into the merge in Rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see how she does on Heroes versus Villains.
And then we got Angelina Keeley from one of my favorite seasons, David versus Goliath. I mean, she's an entertaining villain. Like she in the same field of Abby is kind of annoys everyone she's around. She overplays herself all the time. Like she tries so hard for moves that don't need to work.
Are we gonna? I'm curious if we're gonna have a Mean Girls alliance.
We honestly. Yeah, I see at least 3 people here that I feel like are probably going to get form an alliance for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the 3 young ladies.
Yeah, and then I feel like they could easily get either Sarah or Cass in.
Total.
And they convince some of the guys to not vote correctly, and then they control the tribe.
That'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what happens here. But yeah.
I mean, and one of the best moments I think in Modern Survivor is just the jacket gate situation where she tries to get Natalie's jackets.
So fucked.
Oh, it's so long. Like it's such a long. Hey Natalie, can I have your jackets? Can I Natalie? Can I have your jackets?
Good God. Well. Let's see if it keeps her warm.
Yeah, and also she's been on this one time, made it to the end.
Yeah, she's a toughie.
Yeah. Bradley, if you remember him from Ghost Island, pre-merge boots, very much hated everything that was happening around him all the time. Like he hated all the people, he hated the setting, he just hated life out there.
I didn't actually remember. I had to look him up. Granted, Ghost Island is one of the ones I'm a bit foggier on, but like, yeah, I guess a pessimist.
We needed kind of like that nerdy villain, I think. I feel like Bradley was really good. I really liked Ghost Island pre-merge because a lot of the good characters and players went home during that time, and he was one of those characters.
Yeah, I remember Allie. I was like thinking about her, but maybe on a future Brantsteele, because I honestly thought, like, just going off of like looks, I thought Allie was probably gonna win.
Allie
or Abby.
Because there's an Allie from Heroes versus Healers versus Hustlers who went out pre-merge.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, Ghost Island had Jacob Derwin, who was great, that went out early. James Lynn was basically like a modern day Yule. Stephanie was also really good. Hey there, my dog is coming over here real fast.
All right. Does he? Is he going to be? Is he going to be in a future Brantsteele? We're going to have. He's going to choose some tribe mates.
Yeah. It can be the Pickles tribe. That's his name. His name's actually Pickles, by the way.
I had 0 doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Okay, sit down, buddy. Okay. Okay, so now moving on to Sierra Easton.
Yes.
Obviously, she's on this season. She voted out her freaking mom.
Yep.
And that move alone, it doesn't matter what happens after that. That move alone puts her on the villain's tribe.
Even what happens after that, then she was like, you know what? I'm going to flip the switch and, goes against the Alliance. And granted, she had every reason to, I believe. Like, because, 3 is better than just 4 and, having to rely on immunity. So, like, I totally get why she did it.
Yeah.
Still a villainy move, but so I'm excited to see Sierra on this list. Hopefully she makes it far.
Yeah, she's been on it twice. She's been a first boot and a third boot.
Yeah.
So there's no way she goes home early again, right?
I hope not. Sometimes Brantsteeles like to keep certain people in certain places.
I've noticed some people just do really well in Brantsteeles and others don't.
Like, and then some people are just like stuck around the merge time frame,
like us.
You like us, or freaking. And on the other end of that spectrum, Parvati just like always makes it to the end.
4 times in a row, she has made it to the end.
The only time she didn't wasn't in the alternate universe where I came in second place.
Yeah, and that's a different timeline. That's not the timeline we're living in.
Nope. All right.
Okay, now we got Dominic Abate, another person from Ghost Island. I really think he's the modern day Boston Rob. I've said this a few times before. He's a very controlling person. He's that alpha male. Like he has to be the one in charge. And we even see that from day 1 of Ghost Island when Chris Noble was the one elected to be in charge. And Dominic just has to kind of say, oh, you're wrong. You did it wrong. And kind of starts a feud with him right away.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting how he interacts with certain people, especially like when it comes to like big dogs, and you have quite a few big dogs on your team. It's like I imagine they're going to have its own, the villain's tribe is going to have its own immunity challenge, and it's going to be a literal dick measuring contest.
Basically, we got 4 guys who all have to be in charge.
Exactly.
How do you do that?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Speaking of guys who have to be in charge, we have Joe Mena. I think he was a standout character in season 35. Found 2 idols. Really embodied Tony Vlachos, who he happens to be on the same tribe of.
They have the shaved head and everything.
The shaved head. They're idol finders.
I did, because I do remember him a little bit. Sorry guys, but he is one of the people that kind of like, I remember having that kind of like villainous role and kind of being like, not afraid to tell you how it is.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see who he's going to pair with to make the cocoa nuts, because he paired with Dr. Mike. Now, I guess Bradley's got to be his new Dr. Mike.
They have glasses, so
exactly. But I mean, I think it would be so fun if we see Joe Mena, Tony Vlachos, Dominic Abate teaming up.
That would be interesting.
That would be a great 3. Okay, and now we got Chaos Cass. Obviously, another. Just she named herself as a villain. Like
yeah. Just like casually after a blindside is like, I don't know. I don't think I'm on an alliance.
Yeah.
Also went after Tony. Also went after Spencer. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. But I do think she's a really good player. I think that if Wu takes her, I think there's a chance she wins the game, because she is a lawyer, and because that jury is so game heavy, I think that they might have respected Cass's game.
It is a compelling thing. I know when they did the revote thing, but then again, when they do like that,
I never take that into account, because it's like that's after the fact, after they've watched the season.
Exactly, and then so that also kind of, inhibits it as well. As like usually when they do that, it's like almost every time Jeff asks that question, the person made a wrong choice.
Yeah.
Anywho, but you know, Cass was interesting because when I was like doing my research on Bronze, Brains, and Beauty 1, I was looking at Cass and I'm like, what? I get like zero impression, but she came on the show and then I was like, oh, okay, she's a force to be reckoned with. And yeah, so Cass I'm excited to see, and I feel a staple for a modern day heroes versus villains.
Yeah, I think she's definitely one of those locks if they were to do this in the next few seasons.
Oh yeah, totes.
This person's probably not a lock on heroes versus villains, but man, I would like to see him actually, and that's Kyle Jason.
Yeah, I felt like I mean, he kind of bullied Ty.
Yeah, it's really that the pre-merge that I think like stops him from coming back because he was painted in such a negative light. Him and Scott they were bullying. I forgot what her name was, which is unfortunate. It starts with an A. Alicia, that's her name.
And then like not only that, bully Ty as well. He definitely and he has kind of like one of those, you know, in your face personalities where it's like, all right, I'm gonna get in your face, I'm gonna tell you how it is.
Yeah.
Kind of
but
like
that's the point of being a villain. That's like why you gotta bring that kind of character into a heroes versus villains. Like they brought back Randy Bailey from Gabon. Like
I think they needed fodder. I think that season needed some fodder.
I mean, honestly, if there was someone in this tribe to get cut, I'd probably be okay if he goes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, like when it comes to that kind of like, you know, I'm not saying heavy set. I'm saying more so like bulkier, kind of like in your face kind of guys. And you have 3 better examples on there. He's like good for his season, good archetype, and good for that season, but better option. So if he goes, I won't shed a tear.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, now we're getting into my favorite two of.
I'm curious why you. I am a little curious why you chose Sarah, but
it's mostly her Game Changers game because she did play very much like a villain on that season.
I feel more anti-hero.
You keep going on about these anti-heroes.
Anti-heroes.
We've already established we very much disagree on what we define as an anti-hero.
I'm gonna go on Survivor and be the first anti-hero. I'll be like Deadpool. I'll break during challenges and look at the cameras, every single one. I'll be so anti-hero.
Yeah, I mean, she does play a very cutthroat game. That's very much she played a very take no prisoners game, and it's great. It's a great game. Like she dominates the game, but she doesn't do it in a heroic way. There's no heroic moves that she's doing. She's doing things to win the game, and she'll do whatever it takes.
I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, like I was like a little like, wait, what, Sarah? Because I was semi-tempted to put her on the heroes tribe, but
it would have been interesting if we got the same person on the tribes.
I was but I wanted to spread some love with some people we haven't gotten on here. So that's one of the reasons. And then I saw you had her. I'm like, okay, I'll feel good.
I'm mostly basing her coming on here because her Game Changers win, not really either of the other seasons.
Alrighty.
And same with Tony Vlachos. I'm mostly judging it off of his Cagayan game because it was a very villainous game. I think there's no way to doubt that.
Yeah. I feel, and that's just another, like, I feel like staple. It might be a little bit more, I guess, like, there's more of an argument now whether or not he would be because of how he's done.
Well, we when we did our thing, you still said he was an anti-hero, even though
I felt he was
in the season he was depicted very much as a hero, but because he has that you still remember Cagayan. You still remember all the things he was doing in Cagayan.
Because he was doing those same things.
But it was he tweaked it though. He tweaked it in a way that wasn't being perceived as a villainous. That is the ultimate thing that changes the moves. And that's why his new game is so much better than his Cagayan game. I guess he had those tweaks.
I guess my Sharingan was just so focused on I was seeing the movements and I'm like, red flags. Red flags.
Yeah, no. We're gonna have to watch this Winners at War again, because I will let you want to know 100%. He didn't anything that he did was not perceived by the editing or by the players as villainous.
I'm not gonna argue because I'm rewatching everything right now, and so I'm getting deeper perspective on things. Anywho, so those are our tribes. So in the comments down below, who do you think is going to win right now? Don't peek, don't cheat.
Yeah. I will say Tony has started to do very bad on these. He was in the Hunger Games one. He was the second one out. And then he was in one other one. And it was Fans versus Favorites. And he went home 5th.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah, we're going to have to hope that he pulls out here.
I always have a curse when it comes to all-star seasons, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, are you ready to get started?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Heroes, come on.
Okay, it's loading. There it goes. Okay, so our first alliance has been formed. Jeremy Collins, Monica Culpepper, and Neil.
I like them. Mm-hmm. I like these people, otherwise I wouldn't have chosen them, but yeah.
And then we also have Gavin, Janet, and Zeke.
I'm going to lean more towards this alliance. Mm-hmm. One, it's stronger, and two, Janet and Zeke.
It sucks that Jeremy is on the sinking ship, in my opinion, because I want him to not get eliminated early.
I don't want him to go pre-merge. Pre-jury.
Yeah.
Because this one.
Yeah. Okay, let's check out my tribe. Okay, Angelina, Bradley, Joe Mena, and Tony Vlachos. Look at this. The Coconuts plus Tony Vlachos and Angela.
That's going to be that's an interesting mix.
Yeah.
Looks like there's no Mean Girls alliance.
Yeah, because then down here we have Sierra, Dominic, Cass, and Sarah.
So Abby Maria is just a free agent. That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna blow up everyone's game pre-merge.
Oh God.
If I am gonna choose the alliance just like you, I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna say Angelina, Bradley, Joe, and Tony. It's Abby and Jason. Those are the two people on the outs.
Yeah, I gotta go with the bottom one because I like Sierra.
Okay.
And I like Lucina as well, but we'll see.
Okay, reward challenge. The villains win rewards. They win flints.
Yeah. Take your fire.
And
we'll take the win.
You guys win.
Yeah! Heroes.
Oh, that sucks. Gavin has found the idol.
Nice.
And Denise and Janet have a major fight, probably because they're the same archetype.
Listen, I have respect for older people, especially older women. I think that's maybe why I chose two of them.
It's funny that they happen to fight just because of that.
Maybe
Oh, no.
Okay, this is so... I'm loving this season so far.
Abby
I'm loving this season.
Has found the idol. And now Sierra, Dominic, Cass, and Lucina are a very weak alliance.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, let's see what happens at Tribal.
I think it's
someone from that 4, right? It's either I think it's someone.
I think it's Cass. I'm gonna say Cass.
I know you're not gonna like this at all.
I know you're going to say it too.
I think it's Sierra. She's a first, honestly, most seasons she should be the first boots. She's strategic and not strong. Like, you don't let those people get far in the game.
Don't do it.
Abby does not play the idol.
I hope not.
First vote goes to Abby.
Uh-oh.
Second vote goes to Abby.
Oh, no.
Third vote goes to Sierra.
Come on, Abby, go home.
Fourth vote goes to Sierra.
I swear to God.
Fifth vote goes to Sierra.
Yeah, no, please.
Sixth vote goes to Abby.
Okay.
Seventh vote goes to Sierra. Eighth vote goes to Sierra.
I swear.
Ninth vote goes to Abby. The last of votes.
Oh no. There's no
Sierra goes.
I knew it was happening too because I'm looking at the scroll bar and I'm like, oh no. There's no reason.
So Sierra has been on Brantsteele 3 times and has been a first boot 2 times.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's hard. So Abby voted for Sierra, Angelina voted for Sierra, Bradley voted for Sierra, Sierra voted for Abby, Dominic voted for Abby, Joe voted for Sierra, Cass voted for Abby, Jason voted for Sierra, Sarah votes for Abby, and Tony votes for Sierra. So yeah, it was that alliance of 4 plus Abby and Jason. So that's probably going to be the alliance that controls my tribe.
Looks like it.
Okay. Alliances. This doesn't look like anything's changed.
Not much.
And only thing, oh yeah, look at that. Loyalty's up 3. So they're going to start probably turning on each other to hope that they can survive in extra votes.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so far I feel like that was a really good premiere.
Yeah, definitely. Abby Maria getting an idol. That's like giving Nora a knife.
I know, right? Okay, and who wins immunity?
Challenge. Heroes?
The villains win immunity.
And a tarp.
And a tarp.
Better than immunity. Get to keep dry.
Okay, what's going on with Lauren? The behavior of Lauren is becoming appreciated around camp. Classic hero. Classic hero.
Fuck. So I feel like, well, I mean, we have to go for the villains tribe, but
the behavior of Bradley is becoming appreciated around camp. He's learned from his first game. He is doing a complete 180.
He's like, you know what? It's actually nice out here.
Yeah. Okay.
This is...
Who goes home here?
I don't know, because both the alliances were pretty decent.
Yeah, and it's only 3 people per alliance. So,
and then there's 4 people on the outside. It's tough.
It's really the outs that are going to decide your tribe right here. I'm going to say Neil.
I'm going to say, since they had a fight, Denise.
Okay. Gavin does not play the idol. First vote goes to Woo.
I swear.
Second vote goes to Michelle.
I also don't want that to happen.
Third vote goes to Monica.
Let me guess, Janet is up there too? Just how many knives in my heart?
Fourth vote goes to Michelle. Fifth vote goes to Michelle.
No.
Sixth vote goes to Monica. Seventh vote goes to Woo.
What are these alliance lines?
Eighth vote goes to Monica. Ninth vote goes to Woo. This is Michelle. 10th vote and player leaving is Woo.
Oh, fuck. Oh no, that was bad.
This is going to be rough. I don't think I mean, I think we picked a lot of great players that we want to see win.
I mean, that's the mistake when we do all-star seasons. We get people we love.
Denise votes for Michelle. Gavin votes for Monica. Janet votes for Monica. Jeremy votes for Woo. Lauren votes for Michelle. Michelle votes for Woo. Monica votes for Woo. Neil votes for Woo. Woo votes for Michelle. And Zeke votes for Monica. So Jeremy, Michelle, Monica, and Neil were the majority there. But it's like they have no control, though, because it was still a 4-3 to 3 votes.
Unless they make their own alliance.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That was a crazy vote.
I know.
So far, starting off great, much better than our first All Stars.
I know. It's I'm invested. Well, I'm always invested, but
yeah, and that was someone who was on the outs, so the alliances are still strong.
We still don't know.
Yeah.
There's really nothing.
Yeah, nothing happening there. And the heroes win immunity.
Yeah.
They receive sugar, coffee, a week's worth of rice, and the contestants' luxury items.
Coffee!
Oh, yeah. The behavior of Monica is rubbing the tribe the wrong way.
Monica, what is with her and always doing shit on this Brantsteele? Every time. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, she got eliminated like super early last time, and she still had one of these.
Let's not do this, okay, Monica? Okay? Okay.
She wants to take up TV time. She wants screen time.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, Angelina, Bradley, Joe Mena, and Tony Vlachos dissolve.
What the fuck? What?
Wait, what? They controlled the tribe. They weren't going to go home.
They're like, nah, let's not.
Okay, well, I think one of them's going home now.
I think it might be Bradley.
I was going to say Bradley, too.
Like, oh, you're not being a villain now? You're doing nice things? We appreciate you, so get the fuck out.
That would suck. Abby does not play the villain tribe idol. First vote goes to Cass. Second vote goes to Cass. Third vote goes to Abby.
Don't go home, Abby.
Fourth vote goes to Abby. Fifth vote goes to Jason.
They're a little jagged.
Sixth vote goes to Abby. Seventh vote goes to Cass. Eighth vote goes to Abby.
Is she going home with a...
Abby is going home with an idol in her pocket on episode 3.
Ouch. Ouch. Someone call medical.
Oh,
ouch.
That hurts. That like really hurts.
I mean, wow.
So Abby votes for Cass. Angelina votes for Abby. Bradley votes for Jason, the only one to vote for Jason. Dominic votes for Abby. Joe votes for Abby. Cass votes for Abby. Jason votes for Cass. Sarah votes for Abby. And Tony votes for Cass.
Dang.
Man. Okay, don't go to tribe again, my tribe. I don't want to lose anyone else.
I gave you the oolong curse.
Nothing changed there.
No.
This is now just Dominic, Cass, and Sarah controlling this tribe.
They're like, okay.
Okay. Villains win rewards. They win 2 selected items from a Sears catalog.
Can heroes win immunity?
They win immunity.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh.
Heroes.
This is just gonna be my tribe just going home a lot. I think I'm just gonna get steamrolled. Gavin, Janet, and Zeke are now a very weak alliance.
What happened?
Wait, so this happened kind of with our first one too. Like alliances formed and then they just dissolve.
My God.
Huh. Bradley has found the idol.
And he's a wild card because
he's kind of on the outs right now.
Jason for no reason. So
yeah, he might play it right now just to secure himself another tribal.
Crap. Who goes home here?
I think Cass.
Probably.
Yeah. Bradley does not play the idol. First vote goes to Lucina.
No.
Second vote goes to Angelina. Third vote goes to Jason. Fourth vote goes to Lucina. Fifth vote goes to Jason. Sixth vote goes to Lucina. Seventh vote goes to Jason. Eighth and final vote goes to Angelina. We are at a 3-3-2 tie. Oh. Okay. So if one of these go home, who are the votes going to flip onto?
I would like Jason. To think it's Jason. Yeah. But because life is cruel, it's going to be Lucina.
Probably. Okay. First vote goes to Lucina. Second vote goes to Jason. Third vote goes to Jason. Fourth vote goes to Jason. Fifth vote goes to Lucina. Sixth
okay. We can breathe.
Jason's going home. Yeah. Sarah gets to survive one more vote.
Bradley changed his mind. He was like, I was voting for Sarah, but I was right the first time. Let's vote off Jason.
So Angelina votes for Sarah. Bradley changes to Jason. Dominic votes for Jason. Joe switches to Jason. Cass votes for Jason. Jason votes for Angelina. Sarah votes for Jason. Tony votes for Sarah.
Oh, so
Tony
sneaky.
done fucked up.
Tony being sneaky.
I don't know if he's gonna. I actually don't think Tony's gonna make it out of the merge, or even in the jury phase. I think he's gonna be a pre-merge.
I don't know. It honestly depends on how things play out.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing there.
We're still together.
Nothing there. Reward challenge. Look at us. The villains are winning rewards.
Oh, they got chocolate.
Yeah.
And swimming holes.
Yeah. Now, if they can just win an immunity, just at least win this one. Nope. Heroes win immunity.
Hero. How's that chocolate taste?
It's very bitter. It's dark chocolate, actually.
I drink black coffee, so I'm jealous you get dark chocolate.
Zeke and Neil bond a lot.
Yeah. Ice cream man.
Cass isolates herself from the rest of the tribe.
Is it finally chaos?
It's gotta be Cass. There's no way that they're not gonna vote her off here.
So let's just say it's Cass.
Yeah. Bradley doesn't play the idol. First vote goes to Lucina.
Don't.
Second vote goes to Lucina. Third vote goes to Angelina. Fourth vote goes to Lucina. Fifth vote goes to Angelina. Sixth vote goes to Angelina. Seventh vote goes to Tony. We're out of time.
I'm guessing that's Brad. I lay you odds that's Brad.
That's got to be Bradley. There's no way that's not Bradley.
This is super good. I'm loving this season.
This is great. This is a top pre-merge so far.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Lucina or Angelina? I think it's Lucina now. I think she can't dodge.
I don't want it to be.
Again. There's no way she dodges those bullets.
Okay.
First vote goes to Angelina. Second vote goes to Lucina. Third vote goes to Angelina. Fourth vote goes to Lucina. Fifth vote and player leading is Angelina.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Lucina making it through by the skin of her teeth.
Wow.
Cass was the person who voted for Tony.
Chaos Cass.
Yeah.
Just of course.
Wow. Yeah, Bradley wanted Sarah to go.
Not today.
And Tony still wants Sarah out of here.
Means
he's got to be one of the next few people to go home on that tribe.
I mean, no one is safe now.
Yeah,
and good news. The good news for you, I am losing someone.
That's true. It's a double elimination.
That's the nerve-wracking thing.
It's just Dominic and Lucina over here. Zeke and Cass win individual. That's not good for Tony. Cass winning individual immunity is not good for him.
No, it's not good for anyone on the Villains tribe, to be honest, because she's been pretty Switzerland-y throughout this all. Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Let's see if the Villains can win a reward, because they're really good at rewards, just not immunities. Nope, Heroes still win.
Heroes. Oh, that means we have to lose someone first.
Yeah, actually, that's good for the Villains.
That's always the sad part.
Yeah.
You win the reward, and you might not even get it.
Denise and Neil bond slightly.
Neil is playing a good social game.
He's playing that social game on point right now.
Oh, yeah.
Cass isolates herself from the rest of the tribe. No, Cass is not.
She doesn't need... I have the idol.
And she just went over and took a nap.
Whoever goes, goes.
As long as it's not me.
All right. Who is it? Who could it possibly be? It might be Michelle.
I was going to say Michelle.
Let's see.
Gavin plays the idol.
Was
First vote goes to Gavin, does not count. Second vote goes to Michelle.
He wasted the idol.
Third vote goes to Monica. Fourth vote goes to Michelle. Fifth vote goes to Michelle. Sixth vote goes to Monica. Seventh vote goes to Monica. Eighth vote goes to Monica. Ninth vote and player leaving is Monica Culpepper.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, she just can't get out of a pre-merge.
Dang it. Dang it.
Yeah.
Gavin wasted his idol too. Dang.
Well, at least that means we're going to see another idol get planted.
Who? I'm curious to see who gets it.
Yeah. Denise votes for Monica. Gavin votes for Monica. Janet votes for Monica. Jeremy votes for Michelle. Lauren votes for Gavin. Michelle votes for Monica. Monica votes for Michelle. Neil votes for Michelle. And Zeke votes for Monica.
Man.
That's unfortunate. We see the first vote, but that doesn't mean anything.
I think it might be Lucina.
It's either Lucina or Tony. I think it's Tony. I know. I was going to say that before I even saw it. So
the search bar or the scroll bar doesn't look too long either. So it might. Yeah.
First vote goes to Tony. Second vote goes to Lucina. Third vote goes to Tony. Fourth vote goes to Lucina. Fifth vote goes to Lucina. Sixth vote goes to Tony. We are at a tie. Another tie with Lucina.
Someone is going to flop. There's not much scroll bar left.
You got to imagine that you just saw Lucina make it through the same scenario 2 times in a row. You don't let her get through it again, right?
I don't know. Meat shield, I guess.
Yeah. First vote goes to Tony. Second vote goes to Tony. Third vote goes and player leaving is Tony. Rats. Wow.
Dang.
Damn.
God. This season, man.
This is a brutal season. Bradley votes for Sarah, but changes it to Tony. Dominic votes for Tony. Joe votes for Sarah, but changes it to Tony. Cass votes for Tony. Sarah votes for Tony. Tony votes for Sarah.
Dang.
Yeah. That's rough. Look at my villains tribe of 5.
There's still a lot of game left. Mm-hmm. And you just have to get through one more and then it's what is it?
Jury phase.
Jury. Yeah. All right.
I mean, Dominic and Lucina controlling the tribe, I guess, in a way. Somehow.
Ish.
Heroes win reward. They win a trip to a waterfall with a feast.
That's nice. Can they win immunity?
Yes, they do.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
This is what happened with All Stars 2. It's just my tribe just going home. Lauren has found the idol.
I dig that.
Okay. Bradley still has the idol. Oh, Dominic and Lucina are now a very weak alliance.
Were they not already?
Okay, it's either Lucina or Cass. Those are going to be the next two going home. It just doesn't. It matters on the order.
I think Lucina. She fought valiantly, but there's just been so much heat on her.
Yeah. Bradley does not play the idol. First vote goes to Lucina. Second vote goes to Joe.
Is she just targeting the bald guys?
Third vote goes to Joe. Fourth vote goes to the Lucina. Fifth vote and player leaving is Joe Mena.
Dang.
Lucina playing cold-blooded.
She is just unkillable.
So it looks like Dominic, Cass, and Sarah. So that means Bradley is probably going to go home next.
Ooh. Oh, well.
Look at this small little tribe.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Reward challenge. Heroes win a reward.
Yay. Another island.
Another
more
coffee bar.
Yeah. More coffee.
Okay, come on. Just win this one. At least villains. Just win this one.
No. Or
heroes. They did it! The villains win immunity.
Okay.
Yes.
Let you have that.
Bradley is saying in slightly longer. The behavior of Jeremy is rubbing the tribe the wrong way.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, that's not good. No. Bradley and Dominic bond a lot.
He sees that he's in deep
and he has the idol. Actually, Bradley's going to probably make it to the merge.
He's guaranteed now.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be Jeremy. He's in an alliance of two, so
yeah, it might be Jeremy. Yeah, I think that's because especially he just rubbed the tribe the wrong way, and they're going into a merge somewhat soon. You know, this is not a good look for him. First vote goes to Michelle. Second vote goes to Gavin.
Or not.
Third vote goes to Jeremy.
I stand corrected.
Fourth vote goes to Gavin. Fifth vote goes to Michelle. Sixth vote goes to Jeremy. Seventh vote goes to Michelle. Eighth vote goes to Jeremy. We are at a 3-3-2 vote.
Ooh, okay.
It's either Michelle or Jeremy.
Or it's Rock. It doesn't look like we have room for rocks.
Well, it could. Potentially.
We'll see.
I'm not sure, yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be Jeremy. It's the rubbing the wrong way.
I think so, too. First vote goes to Jeremy. Second vote goes to Michelle. Third vote goes to Michelle. Fourth vote goes to Jeremy. Fifth vote goes to Michelle. Sixth vote and player leaving is Michelle.
Rats.
Yeah.
At least you made jury.
Yeah, so Gavin flipped on Michelle. Lauren flipped to Michelle. And Michelle already voted for Gavin, so she couldn't change. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So can we just have to win one more. Come on, heroes.
No, villains win. You guys have too many people. You still have 7 people. I have 4.
Yeah, we're making it even.
Oh. Reward challenge. And the villains win rewards. And all you can eat feast courtesy of Outback Steakhouse.
When Survivor contestants eat better than you.
You got to imagine that Bradley is saying that Outback Steakhouse is his favorite restaurant ever. He is going on and on about it. Really enjoys their 16-ounce steak.
Yeah. Oh no, my voice.
And immunity goes to
heroes. Yes.
You know what this means, right? This means Bradley's going to play his idol, and someone who I don't want to see go home goes home.
We
see he plays the idol, and it's being used correctly.
It might be Lucina's time.
It's got to be Lucina, right? There's no way Bradley.
I hope not.
There's no way he votes for Cass or Dominic. That definitely not Dominic, because they bonded a couple
lot.
Episodes. Yeah. First vote goes to Bradley, does not count. Second vote goes to Lucina.
He wasted his idol.
He wasted it. Third vote goes to player leaving.
Dang.
Yeah. Just a straight out vote. I'm not even gonna look at the votes. Well, at least I got 3 people who made the merge.
That gives you underdog status. Yeah. So it could.
I'll be honest. I don't think I expected these 3 to be my final 3.
Neither did I. Neither did I. On mine, I really thought Wu was going to make it. Michelle, I would have liked to see her make it, but at the same time, I kind of understand.
Yeah.
All right. So out of these 10, who do you think has the best shot?
I'm going to say Neil.
Same. Yeah. He's been playing a really, really good sleeper game. Yeah, really friendly.
He's had the winner's edit, the Brantsteele winner's edit so far. They've really been trying to show him bonding with a lot of people.
I see it. All right, come on, heroes.
Okay. I mean, you got to imagine heroes are going to turn on each other on this first vote, right?
No.
So Jeremy and Neil, Gavin, Jen, and Zeke. And then the big, all of your guys, all my guys. Gavin wins immunity.
Gavin as well. He could have a good chance.
And no one found the yin yang idol. Okay, who's going home here?
Could be anyone. I'm gonna say Cass.
Cass. You know what? I'm gonna do a Hail Mary and say Zeke.
It's a very brave Hail Mary.
Lauren does not play the idol. First vote goes to Bradley. Second vote goes to Bradley. Should have kept it for the merge.
Yeah.
Third vote goes to Janet. Janet.
You better not.
Fourth vote goes to Denise.
What?
Fifth vote goes to Bradley. Are my guys just all voting different people?
Maybe.
Sixth vote goes to Dominic.
What the actual fuck?
Seventh vote goes to Dominic. Eighth vote goes to Bradley. Ninth vote goes to Bradley.
No one else can.
10th vote and player leaving it goes to if he kept it,
he didn't have to worry.
Yeah.
No one has played an idol right this season so far.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a great placement for Bradley. He made it to the merge. He makes that jury. He didn't do that the first time.
So yeah, that's always good. Doing better than last time.
Yeah. So Bradley votes for Janet. Denise votes for Bradley. Dominic votes for Denise. Gavin votes for Bradley. Janet votes for Bradley. Jeremy votes for Dominic. Cass votes for Bradley. Lauren votes for Bradley. Neil votes for Dominic. And Zeke votes for Bradley. Well, right. It looks like I'm not winning this one.
You never know. You never know.
I think these two are on the bottom by a lot.
Who knows?
Okay, Jeremy, Dominic, and Denise win reward.
All right, Dom can make some moves here.
Yeah, they get to watch Treasure Island. Look at that.
Not Treasure Planet.
Yeah. Zeke wins immunity.
Good job, Zeke. Good job.
No one finds the idol. Neil and Cass bond a lot.
So it might be Dom, and there we go with Neil.
Yeah, I think this is jury management especially. I think this is classic jury management.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dominic.
Dom.
Lauren plays the idol on Dominic.
Ooh, what? Shit. Oh, shit. Who's going home?
It could be anyone now.
Dom does not count.
Second vote goes to Dom, does not count. Third vote goes to Dom, does not count. Fourth vote goes to Dom, does not count. Fifth vote goes to Dom, does not count. Sixth vote, you asked for a idol to get played correctly. Seventh vote goes to Dom, does not count.
There's only 2 votes.
First vote goes to Denise.
Oh no.
Denise, the tribe has spoken.
Dang.
This is great for Dominic right now.
He's alive. Of course it is.
Yeah. He should have gone home there.
Is this where you make your comeback?
Yeah, there's an idol to be found. If he finds that idol, plays it again, another hero can go home. It's very possible.
If he plays it right.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, he'll probably play it right. I feel like he has that intuition.
No one's found it yet.
Immunity. Cass wins immunity.
All right.
No one finds the idol, though, and Jeremy and Cass have a major fight.
Come on, it's got to be Dom. There's no idols.
It's definitely Dominic. Okay. First vote goes to Dom. Second vote goes to Dom. Third vote goes to Jeremy. Fourth vote goes to Dom. Fifth vote goes to Dom. Sixth vote goes to Jeremy. And Dominic goes home.
Cass is your last woman.
Cass is my hope to win the game. Never a good place to be in if that's what you're hoping for.
Let's see if she finds it.
She's also been pretty good at immunities. She's won 2 immunities. She's won one in the individual portion and one when it was the team that still led in the tribes. And immunity goes to Janet.
Yeah.
And Gavin and Cass have a minor fight, and no one finds the idol. So it's definitely Cass going home here.
I'm sorry, Joe.
First vote goes to Jeremy. Second vote goes to Gavin.
Excuse me?
Third vote goes to Cass. Fourth vote goes to Cass. Fifth vote goes to Gavin. Sixth vote goes to Cass, and seventh vote, okay, Cass goes home.
I'm curious who voted who. I was like, oh shit, is this when people started flopping?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they should have definitely flipped here, right? I feel like this was a good opportunity to flip and keep Cass around for another vote or two because she's still an easy vote off.
Ish. It's always risky taking a flopper.
Yeah, but right now there's so many strong competitors still in your tribe that are now in the end game, and that's never good. So Gavin votes for Cass, Janet votes for Cass, Jeremy votes for Gavin, Cass votes for Jeremy. If only Cass voted for Gavin.
I know. So
Lauren votes for Cass, Neil votes for Gavin, Zeke votes for Cass.
So all heroes.
Yep, you have a all-hero final 6.
I'm happy.
I'm not.
You see, kids watching at home, just realize that if you're a hero and a leader and you have good social skills, you can get far.
We'll see. Reward challenge. Lauren wins reward and shares it with Jeremy and Janet.
Hamburgers, cookies.
Yeah. I think Janet was an obvious one. They're on Island of Idols together. They're making it far again together. And Zeke wins immunity. Zeke
also he's been also winning a lot, so more for his resume.
Yeah, true. Zeke has found the idol. He is making that end game surge right now.
This is going to be interesting.
Okay, and now Gavin, Janet, and Zeke is now a medium strength alliance.
Let's see where it goes from there. Okay. All right.
I'm going to say Gavin.
I'm going to say Jeremy. His head has been on the chopping block a lot.
Zeke does not play the idol. First vote goes to Gavin. Second vote goes to Jeremy. Third vote goes to Jeremy. Fourth vote goes to Gavin. Fifth vote goes to Jeremy. And sixth vote and player leaving is Jeremy.
You made so close to finale.
Yeah.
Dang. It's funny. Yeah. He places the same place as Rupert did, who was arguably the biggest hero.
Yeah. And Neil is now technically on the outs because he voted for Gavin. Let's see if his social standing is still strong after that.
All right, it's one of these 5. Mm-hmm. Who do you think it's going to be?
Right now, if I had to choose one, I'm going to say Zeke.
Logically, I think it's Zeke, though I can see Neil as well pulling through. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, it's tough because pretty much everyone has like a thing that can give them a good shot, depending on who the 2 eliminated are.
Yeah. I will say if Zeke makes it to the end again, he's been on 2 of our Brantsteeles and he had made it to the end 2 times.
And he'll get I mean, we'll see when it comes to All Stars. He's definitely has a good case.
Mm-hmm. Gavin, Shannon, Zeke, yeah, alliances. Everyone's an alliance. Gavin wins immunity.
What?
Okay. Lauren isolates herself from the rest of the tribe. That's not a good time to isolate at final 5.
Unless Zeke wants to make a power move. Well, yeah. I mean, this is the last time for him.
So he's got to play it.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be Lauren, Neil, or Janet, and I think it's Lauren.
It looks like it.
Zeke plays the idol. First vote goes to Lauren. Second vote goes to Janet. Third vote goes to Lauren. And fourth vote and player leaving is Lauren. Isolating herself at the end is not a good strategy.
Nope. All right, this is the final one.
Yep. Only one of these people goes home, and the other 3 make it to the end.
And there we have Janet. We have Neil. I'm liking this finale.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you are.
I'm sorry.
I'm positive you are.
I always have the worst when it comes to the.
Okay. Immunity goes to Neil. Wins immunity.
Oh my God! Could he win this?
Okay. Well, we see Janet's got a vote.
No, don't let it be Janet.
It's either Janet or Zeke. Actually, Gavin. I guess Gavin's been a hot topic too.
His background is green, so I'm going to say Gavin. That is my logic.
Second vote goes to Janet.
Are we going to fire?
Third vote goes to Zeke. Fourth vote and player leaving is Janet.
Dang.
I would have shy.
I would have been curious if it was actually Janet that won this. I thought that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But alas,
Yeah. Gavin, Neil, and Zeke. I feel like Gavin made it to the end, right? He was in one of these, and I thought he made it to the end.
No, I think this is the first time we're using Gavin.
Is it? I swear we used him one other time.
I'll check my notes. But...
Yeah.
All right.
We'll check in on that. But yeah, I feel because I know Zeke definitely makes it to the end once.
I think it's Neil. Neil wins this.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to just show it. Sometimes they show it. Sometimes they do the votes. Zeke wins by a vote of 8-1.
Nice.
Zeke Smith has now won a season of Survivor.
I'm happy for him. I'm curious to see who got the one.
Cass voted for Neil.
That one thing made him the runner-up.
Yeah, exactly. That
one little bit of kindness.
He'll take it. Runner-up is better than third.
$100,000.
Yeah.
Is better than, I don't know, what does third place get you?
I think it's like $80,000.
It's $20,000 more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So Do you think Neil might come back for All Stars?
I think so, because I feel like he's a runner-up that, you know, he didn't win much, but like, you know, he was never really in big alliances, but you know, he was playing the social game pretty well.
Yeah, which is surprising. He played the social game but didn't get votes at the end. That's like the point of being a social player.
Exactly.
Let's see who won the fan favorites. Bradley has won the fan favorite.
He's earned it.
I mean, I say out of my tribe, I was rooting for him the most. Like in the end game, in like that end game when it was down to like the final few.
When all your favorites just
went away. Yeah. I mean, I think he played a good game at the end. If he just didn't play his idol before
that could have shooken up the game quite a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that.
Winners.
Yeah, so Michelle just barely makes that jury. The Bald Bros right here going out.
You know, Abby Marie, do you think if they ever did when they do if they do a heroes versus villains and Abby plays again, do you honestly think she will go far?
No. I'm saying this as if I were to go out there and she was on my tribe, I want her gone soon.
Her shtick doesn't last. I was honestly a little surprised it lasts so long in Second Chance.
Yeah.
I guess because there were bigger fish to fry. But
now,
still.
I will say, if I was never on a tribe pre-merge with Abby and then I got onto a tribe with her in the merge, I don't want her going. I want her to make it at least like near that end game because
no, I totally understand.
It's easy. But I don't want to be on a tribe with her in the pre-merge because like that's very important about like having your tribe have like like
unity,
like working together.
Exactly.
So let's look at these statistics. So the most strategic goes to Janet, followed by Neil, followed by Lauren.
All heroes.
Cass has those 2 individual immunities, though. Who would have guessed?
Respect.
Yeah. Votes received. Neil didn't receive a single vote out there.
He was just that good. Like Neil,
he was in the minority a lot too, actually, but they never targeted him.
Never in a like official alliance either. Yeah. Like he was in a, obviously heroes.
People liked him, and he would kind of just go with who he thought respected him the most.
Well, I'm glad heroes won.
Man, villains.
Which also shows that
shows nothing. Brantsteele, it shows nothing.
It shows that our one video isn't full of crap either.
I mean, now we'd have to do another heroes versus villains because the first heroes versus villains, a villain won. This one, a hero won. What happens if we do it again?
Anti-heroes win.
Yeah. Maybe we could do a Brantsteele, the best of the heroes versus villains, and it's the best of the first one mixed with the best of this one.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
And then throw anti-heroes in there.
You and your anti-heroes.
They're super trendy.
Okay.
All right.
Stop share. Okay, that's the end of our Brantsteele heroes versus villains.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope my fellow hero lovers out there, you got to win.
Yeah.
You got to win.
Okay. Have a good one, guys.
Take care, guys.